MSNBC anchor Hallie Jackson cut short an interview after White House Deputy Press Secretary Brian Morgenstern refused, at least 6 times, to reveal when President Donald Trump's last negative coronavirus test was, or even if the president has tested negative since announcing he tested positive 1 week ago, but tried to turn the interview into an attack on Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Advertisement. President Donald Trump says he is planning on returning to the campaign trail by holding a rally in Florida on Saturday and in Pennsylvania on Sunday. Morgenstern refused to answer the question Friday morning, and even falsely claimed there is no public health value in telling the American people if the president is still infectious and shedding virus, potentially at those rallies Trump teased he will hold this weekend. There is currently no evidence Trump has tested negative since his diagnosis. CDC guidelines require 3 consecutive negative tests before coronavirus patients are deemed safe to break quarantine. Citing Trump's privacy, Morgenstern claimed the president doesn't check all of his HIPAA rights at the door just when he becomes president. "You just said a couple of minutes ago," Jackson replied, "that you would share the results of this PCR test today if you get it, and if that happens, so what's the difference? Why not be more transparent with people about this last negative test? You know there is a public health reason for this, and it impacts the people who were potentially exposed to the virus before the president was diagnosed. Why not be transparent about that very specific piece of information?" Advertisement. It's not something that has the public health value that the other information we're releasing does, Morgenstern claimed, falsely. Americans have the right to know if their president is contagious with a potentially lethal virus for which there is no medical cure or vaccine. Morgenstern, claiming Trump was socially distant, lied about the president's last known outing, when he attended a New Jersey fundraiser right before self-quarantining, but after he knew Hopix had tested positive for coronavirus. Jackson slammed him. "Brian, we have video." "That's not true." "We've seen video," she replied. Advertisement. After Morgenstern refused to answer even more questions and tried to change the topic of the conversation to Speaker Nancy Pelosi's new 25th Amendment bill, Jackson cut the interview, but not without getting the last word. "No. All right, Brian, thank you very much," she declared. Critical piece of information. "One of your colleagues just yesterday told me that it was a fair question that you would try to give us the information on that. Was hoping that you'd have that for us today. I certainly hope that you'll come back with that." Brian Morgenstern. "It's great to have you on the show. Thank you very much." Over to Capitol Hill now. Advertisement. Watch White House spokesman Brian Morgenstern refused to answer on MSNBC when asked 6 times when the president's last negative test was. pic.twitter.com/DZJFTWD91I. Andrew Kaczynski. Thoughtful face. October 9, 2020. Enjoy good journalism. Then let us make a small request. The COVID crisis has cut advertising rates in half, and we need your help. Like you, we here at Raw Story believe in the power of progressive journalism. Raw Story readers power David K. Johnston's DC report, which we've expanded to keep watch in Washington. We've exposed billionaire tax evasion and uncovered White House efforts to poison our water. We've revealed financial scams that prey on veterans, and legal efforts to harm workers exploited by abusive bosses, and unlike other news outlets, we've decided to make our original content free. But we need your support to do what we do. Raw Story is independent, unbinged from corporate overlords. We fight to ensure no one is forgotten. We need your support in this difficult time. Every reader contribution, whatever the amount, makes a tremendous difference. Invest with us. Make a one-time contribution to Raw Story Investigates, or click here to become a subscriber. Thank you. Click to donate by check. Value Raw Story? Then let us make a small request. The COVID crisis has cut advertising rates in half, and we need your help. Like you, we believe in the power of progressive journalism, and we're investing in investigative reporting as other publications give it the axe. Raw Story readers power David K. Johnston's DC report, which we've expanded to keep watch in Washington. We've exposed billionaire tax evasion and uncovered White House efforts to poison our water. We've revealed financial scams that prey on veterans, and efforts to harm workers exploited by abusive bosses. We need your support to do what we do. Raw Story is independent. You won't find mainstream media bias here. Every reader contribution, whatever the amount, makes a tremendous difference. Invest with us in the future. Make a one-time contribution to Raw Story Investigates, or click here to become a subscriber. Thank you. Report typos and corrections to email protected. Let's block ads.
Show your love for him. Click the link in description. Thanks for watching.